There we go. It worked that time. I don't know why it freezes sometimes when I start the local recording, and then usually it'll actually break it after that, so this might be a problem. Anyway.
Captain Anderson, the man who commanded the aircraft carrier Kestrel and kept her afloat through countless battles.
Nah, I'm just a guy who's fought one losing battle after another.
However, since this war began, this ship hadn't taken a single hit from enemy forces.
This ship may be unharmed, but it pains me to see fewer and fewer pilots coming back every time we launch them out on combat sorties. Now the only pilot left is Captain Snow, the squad leader. Nobody wants an aircraft carrier without aircraft. So we're just sitting idle here.
At the end of the last war, I was assigned the mission of dropping a nuclear weapon on a city in my own country. When I refused and went AWOL, it was Captain Bartlett who took me in. His nickname was also Kid back then. He was a strange man. 15 years since the war and he never got promoted once. In my country there was a group called the Gray Men, and likely to still be around today. To them, I'm a traitor, and for the past 15 years, Bartlett's protected me from them. Speaking of which, you don't think the Gray Men are involved with the disappearance of President Harling, do you?
I've got an intelligence-gathering vessel in my fleet, the Andromeda, that's capable of intercepting all forms of communications. Recently, it picked up a secret message transmitted in Belkan. That, Colonel, is why I called all of you here.
All this intense flying's tough on an old body. From here on out, it's their time to shine. But what'll we do about planes?
We've captured a ship trying to smuggle aircraft from a South Belkan company into Yuktobania. Plenty of planes to choose from.
How convenient.
All right. If there aren't any objections, then I'll take command of this air operation.
We're launching a rescue operation for the President of Osea within the Principality of Belka. The communications intelligence ship Andromeda received information that President Harling is being held in Belka. The location is an old castle positioned on the southern edge of the border zone between Belka and North Osea. Sea Goblin, our helicopter squadron, will handle the direct rescue effort. After securing the area, a helicopter will descend on the castle and drop our infiltrating rescue squad. It will station keep in the air while the rescue is taking place on the ground and in the castle. Your mission is to provide air support for the Sea Goblin's rescue operation and destroy any opposing enemy forces. Choose an aircraft for the mission from the Kestrel's carrier jets and prepare to launch.
Another mission where I have to protect an aircraft, and will probably fail to do so because I'm bad at video games. So there's a bunch of AA guns, a castle, an AA gun, some more AA guns, lots of AA guns. I do not like your yelling now. Interestingly, you maintain all of the same aircraft. Despite, you know, having to run away, we still have our 4 Typhoons and all that nonsense. But, you know. So we can do an F-22A, which, unlike the Typhoon, can actually gain experience. Or, those are really good. We could get a Su-47. We could get this, but that's probably not in your best interest. You could, I guess. I'm not gonna get it, but, you know, it's there. if you want it. We're probably gonna get 22s. Let me actually check real quick what the actual mission requirements are. They are actually primarily air to ground, so I'm probably not going to buy anything. Also, Swordsman is with us now, so that's a thing. Well, where does all my ground aircraft? Oh, because we're on a carrier, I can't select. That's right, herp derp. I forgot. I'm a dingus. You cannot select all of the aircraft you have because not all of them are capable of launching off of a carrier. Obviously limits my choices pretty heavily. The only thing I can really pick is this, but this has no air to ground, so we're gonna have to look at purchasing some aircraft here. So that's a thing. And off the top of my head, I have no idea what actually launches from an aircraft carrier, so let's look at... We already have those. Those don't launch. MiG, I don't care because it's not ground. I don't... Those can't launch either, actually. These can't launch. Can these launch from an aircraft carrier? Spartan says F-35. It launches torpedoes, which, you know, aren't really gonna help me, but still. They can launch. They're 20k a pop. Is there anything else we have? No, not really. These are great, I love this. Anyway. So I can buy 3 of these. Let's do that. Go straight air to air. I need air to ground. I could do this mission with air to air aircraft, but you know. Ground targets can't dodge the cannons. It's a valid point. This is in fact true. They cannot dodge cannons. I will take... not that. Yeah, I'll take an F-35, and then Edge can have the F-14.
Please choose a plane for me to pilot.
You can have an F-35, and you can have an F-14. So 2 F-14s, 2 F-35s. Oh, those are long-range anti-ground missiles? Oh, I thought they were torpedo missiles, because of the way the image portrays them. I guess I should probably, you know, actually read into that. I also bought 3 of these planes and only used 2. Best part right here. Best part. I like this bit. XAGM is long-range multi-fire air-to-ground. Don't hate on the PS2's low-res textures, it's a PS2. I like how they start you over there and build up the... Here we go.
Blaze, you are cleared for takeoff.
Woohoo! That was fun, wasn't it? It's like 2 seconds of takeoff, and then I just do this until it finishes for me. PS2 has such a selection of games, it's ridiculous. Good luck to you too, sir. Catapults are lovely. I love catapults. Everyone loves catapults. You should always launch aircraft with catapults. This thing's got a good cockpit.
Do you read me? You guys should have sight of the castle by now.
No.
For an insertion. So can you take out the air defense batteries for them?
That was the wrong button.
Take your time and be thorough. You don't want to leave any standing. This is Sea Goblin. Is Captain Nagase there?
Yeah. Your team rescued me from that mountain in the snowstorm.
And of course the SAM site's on the other side of this stupid fortress.
If you want to transfer here, let me know.
I probably shouldn't waste missiles on these.
He's real quiet today.
I'll shoot the SAMs with a missile, I'll use guns for everything else.
Not here.
Chopper's dead.
Sam, confirm destroy.
There we go. I kinda like this plane. This plane's pretty good. Is this game in first-person plane mode? It's Ace Combat. It's about planes. Cockpit view ruins your vision. I can't really play the game in third person, and cockpit view looks better than the other view. This view.
It's moving down there. It's like the Earth itself is.
You can't look around as freely. It does limit your free look, but I just can't play
We'll continue protecting the helicopter and infiltration
the game
forces.
in third person. I couldn't even see that missile.
You guys drop first and take up an overwatch position of the area.
Also, why am I using these missiles on gunboats?
This is
They're
what the end of the
gunboats.
world must look like. Even the air over these lands is heavy from the memories.
You're not hard to kill. Third and no cockpit view for you? I literally cannot fly the plane in third person.
For a change.
It's a dismal castle standing over a lifeless land.
Regardless of what game it is, if it's flying a plane, I can't do it in third person. I don't know why.
The bad vibes circling around that castle.
It does give you a look of all like the control surfaces doing their thing,
Witnessing 7 nuclear explosions.
but you know, and the afterburner.
The wind's pretty strong. Don't let our rotors hit the castle. All right, guys, move out. Hey, we got a line back.
Look, I did something in third person. Alright, we're done.
Hurry up and get going before I start shooting somebody.
It ruins your ability to shoot stuff. Yeah, because you lose the that W indicator in third person,
Mobilizing reinforcements.
which is a thing to keep in mind because that does help you aim quite a bit.
Getting to the fight. I'm counting on you.
I can't actually get him in a strafe.
Vehicles moving up the highway. It's a full battalion.
A full battalion? That was 2 tanks. I don't know about that.
This is Kublai. Proceed with infiltration of the castle.
Where are these gunboats coming from?
I'll support the invasion effort at the castle.
The stone structures inside this castle are quite impressive. It feels like there's more than just our enemies lurking in this place. The road's blocked by burning vehicles.
Like how often it tells me to pull up, like constantly. Narnia? I don't think we're in Narnia, but okay.
Reach the castle. Where's the support?
I'm their support. They don't need support more than this. What is that? That's something that needs to die pretty badly, so let's kill that.
Thanks. Teach them that it's only polite to respond in kind.
Please lock on to the proper target. How not to do proper strafing runs. The enemy hid wardrobes under the ocean. God, man. This plane's really quite maneuverable. I like it. I really do like it. These tanks that spawn up here are kind of a nuisance.
Enemy aircraft inbound.
I don't know what these gunboats are supposed to be doing.
Don't tell me they got their own fighter jets too.
That was a waste of a missile.
They're definitely fighters.
That's a Su-47. That's a thing I wish didn't spawn.
Supply their own forces. Just protect that helicopter. Hey, fighter jets! Where are they hiding those? We don't stand a chance.
Am I gonna seriously kill all 3? Where'd the other one go?
Jeez, a gunfight with just a big potato.
There it is. I lost it for a second there. Other than that little lost the plane thing, that went quite well.
Fire's falling from the ceiling. Damn it.
Alright, I can't be bothered chasing you around that far.
At this close range, we do better using spears instead of guns.
I've got tanks to shoot, man. I can't be following them around all the time.
Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
I can't lock on.
You can't stay down forever.
Whoops. I got this, man. I got this. I'm only 7% damage.
It's coming this way. Come on.
If my allied teammates would handle some more of these ground stuff,
Not that helicopter.
which they are handling it, I'll give them that much.
It's okay, right? Keep that thing safe.
Please lock on the tank, thank you.
President. That's his limousine.
How much damage can this thing take? It's just a helicopter.
I just looked that enemy pilot in the eye.
Did you? You should stop doing that.
Make sure we can pick them up the moment we get
That's
this
gonna
thing.
hit the ground. Surprisingly, no.
Very nice, Captain Snow. Well, I can't let you folks have all the glory.
Hello, Snow.
We gotta do something before they take any more damage. Quiet, enemies just around the corner.
I can only blow up so many ground targets, game. Let's be honest here. If they'd stop spawning over here, that'd be great.
Let's show them what we've got. Where did you bastards fly over from? Enemy
Like if my Dingleberry teammates could, you know, get rid of that plane, that'd be great.
Your bullets were ricochet off the walls. Are you sure they're all right? We just got
I really shouldn't be going that slow and that low to the ground. Raspberries. We're not officially raspberries yet.
behind him.
That was too many missiles. But we will be soon enough. And when I say officially raspberries, I mean we get like the paint job and everything.
Planes are all heading for the helicopter.
Which is quite good. What is a dingleberry? You don't want to know what a dingleberry is.
They fly and fight differently. Well, so this is the legendary Belkin fighter squadron. Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
You darn right it's confirmed destroyed.
Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
Like seriously, this is an abnormally large amount of vehicles. Also,
On the radio, it seems like
there's
they're
aces following me. That's bad.
all you're hearing is radio transmissions from our side.
Hey, AI teammates, there's a lot of angry planes following me. Can you handle that?
Missile 5, break. Missile. Kill confirmed. Blaze took one down. Fox 2. Enemy tank confirmed destroyed.
Missiles, there we go. No, seriously, AI. Teammates.
I can see muzzle flash.
This helicopter takes such a beating, it's ridiculous. And the castle itself takes a massive beating as well, which is also a bit ridiculous, but whatever.
We've broken into the command post. This is
It looks like they're actually fighting in the air over there.
whatever you do, don't shoot the president by accident.
You don't shoot the president, that's a good plan. Plan number 1, do not shoot president accidentally. TY.
Carry out your cook.
Your Virtue 2 team.
We can't hold this wall with the explosives we brought with us.
I am very dizzy.
We run into enemy fire from multiple
There appears to no longer be very much ground forces, which is good. Something about mods. I wish I could read the chat. Things are occurring though.
He's right here beside me.
Apparently something happened in that cutscene. I don't know what.
We're going to destroy the wall and get the infiltration team out of there. Got it? The area
You found out how to mod Dawn of War Dark Crusade.
carefully.
I don't know anything about modding Dawn of War Dark Crusade, so...
Not gonna last much longer.
Oh, that missed.
Behind you.
That guy's name is Meteor7. That's kind of a cool code name. It's not gonna save him, but whatever.
For our own execution.
Maybe it will.
Hey, did you tear that wall down yet? Target hit. Harrison's been hit. Get him back to the rear.
Fox 2!
Fox everything.
Enemy plane shot down.
Nagase's actually gotten a few kills this mission, from what I could tell. This is a terrible angle to fire missiles, by the way.
Break down this wall.
This is a probably partially better angle to fire missiles from,
Destroy that wall for us.
to say the least. Oh no, there's tanks over here.
Good kill.
I had thought they... Oh, there's... Oh, I have to blow up the wall. I thought they were blowing up the wall. I thought you dingleberries are blowing up the wall. Wasn't paying attention at all. Oh, the wall's on the other side. Well, thankfully those missiles do that, so... Sorry. My missiles shoot what they please. What am I locked onto? Something that was jammed on my radar was there, apparently. It's a VF-23A. That's a heck of a plane you have there, sir. It's a heck of a plane you had there. Oh, it's still alive. Good lord. There we go. Or it was a YF, sorry. And the infinitely spawning gunboats from this dock over here. Why do you have so many gunboats over here? I only have 10 missiles left. Do a barrel. These things must have some form of radar jamming, because they don't appear until they're like right next to me. Which means it's kind of hard to tell they're coming. I know you're counting on me. That's why I'm blowing this dude up. Unless my radar's just freaking out and these guys don't actually have some form of radar stealth. There's... It's not really swarming with enemy planes, but sure.
So Anderson's realized what's going on behind the scenes too, right? Just a little bit more. We're almost through.
So far this mission's going really well.
Oh, I'm fine.
And I'm really suspicious about how well this is going. Have you tried using Marmalade to combat it? Combat what are we combating? And suddenly planes. Let's not hit the aircraft that's right above me. I know. Maybe if you people would fire more missiles at things, I wouldn't have to do it. Oh, we're done. That was easy. Why did that go so well?
I appreciate your efforts. By the way, your voice sounds familiar. Are you... I thought so. Looks
What?
like I owe you another one.
Who's firing missiles at me? Oh, this freaking AI plane is still shooting missiles at me, despite the fact it's not marked on my radar. Nor can I lock onto it. GG, AI. Mad game skills. Oh, great.
You are cleared to land.
My favorite thing, landing on a carrier. Also, step 1 of not landing on a carrier properly. Do this! Also, what is up with the carrier? Why is it like rainbow colored? Why is my carrier rainbow colored? I may as well get real close before I slow down, since this game doesn't have any sort of realistic flight model going here. Actually,
Slow down.
the game actually lines you up with the carrier, because the carrier's angled.
1 mile to touchdown. You're on the money.
Hooray for magnetized planes!
You're pretty good, Blaze.
Thank you.
Stand by and prepare for your next sortie.
That's actually one of my planes, just really low model and with crappy textures. Fantastic! See ya, Spartan. Have a good day. Yes? No? Maybe?
Mission accomplished.
Yay.
President Harling was safely retrieved. The president is showing some signs of fatigue, but in general his condition is good.
That's it? Okay. 49 ground targets. Good heavens. And that 800 credit landing bonus. I got rank S on that, which to be honest isn't surprising because holy crap that went well. Do I have Civ 5? Yes, I actually got it on a release day, but I have only played it for like 30 minutes.
Returned and ran up to the bridge. He was smiling and chatting with Pops and Captain Anderson. Apparently, he spent his days confined in the old castle, looking at the 7 ground zero craters right out his window, which served as the border between the two countries of North and South Belka. In the end, the Osean army couldn't take the Yuktobanian capital, and the war began to bog down. For Belka, who challenged the world to battle, but were crushed by the twin powers of Osea and Yuktobania, there could be no sweeter revenge. They had created the hatred between the two countries, hoping that the war would eventually exhaust them both. The military officials on both sides were playing right into their hands. The intelligence vessel continued to intercept the Yuktobanian army's communications. One message from Air Force Traffic Control contained a string of mysterious numbers. Latitude, longitude, a date and time, and one more set of numbers. The president had the answer.
Well, how about that? These are the numbers of votes I won in my presidential elections. Huh. This is from the first time I won, and here's the number from the election 2 years ago. This message was meant for me.
The coordinates marked a location within North Balkan territory. The date was tomorrow.
It's a trap.
The squadron from Sand Island became the president's personal air fleet, even as the official reports continued to state that they were shot down and killed. This
We are now Rosgrees. We are now officially titled the Demons of Rosgrees. Hooray! Exciting times. Plus we get a sweet black paint job for all of our planes now, I believe. Which makes it even cooler. Who doesn't like a sweet black paint job on your jet? What wears Rosgrees? Rosgrees is a demon that shows up, destroys the world, goes away, and repeats.
In order to obtain photographs of the enemy complex. After deciphering the code we received earlier, we've learned that the mining facility in the forest area northwest of Belka is active. An early warning radar network has been spread across the entire forest. To reduce the probability of enemy detection, this mission will be carried out by a single aircraft. Try to approach the target under complete electronic silence, evading radar and passive search techniques. Flying at low altitude is an effective method of delaying or denying enemy detection. You will receive instructions on your recon target from the Command Information Center upon arriving in the mission area. The CIC will monitor you from a support camera. Concentrate on slipping through the enemy radar net first. Your plane in this mission will be completely stripped of weaponry. Instead, it will be equipped with the necessary visual reconnaissance equipment. There is a chance you may encounter the enemy, but your recon mission always takes top priority. Once you take the photos, egress from the target area and return through the enemy defenses as directed.
The enemy has been calling us the Demons of Rosgrees for a while, and the game actually explicitly mentions that the Yuktobanians have started calling your flight the Demons of Rosgrees, but now we are officially known as that. We have the logo and everything, so... And we are I like how the flight called the Demons of Rosgrees is the President's personal air fleet now. And I don't know if there's any aircraft I explicitly need. There's none that I need. Is there one? By the way, that's the sweet black paint job for everything now. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway. It's F-22s that I wanted, right? I'm pretty sure it was. They're 24k a pop. I'll go ahead and just buy one for now, because we only need one for this mission. And then I will show you how you can change the paint job as well. I've mentioned it previously, but we didn't have any paint jobs to change to, so... So when you go here, there are like 5 possible paint jobs, I think. You obviously get the Ocean by just playing the game. You get this by playing the game, which is the